Questions on profit and loss. A milkman bought 70 liters of milk for 630 and added 5 liters of water. If he sells it at 9 rupees per liter, his profit percentage is, actually here while printing it is not correctly given, so I wrote the percentage. First option is 8 and 8 1 by 5, second option 7 percentage, third option 8 2 by 5, fourth option 7 1 by 7. So bought 70 liters of milk at 630, so CP is 630, and if he sells it at 9 rupees per liter and after adding water, so initially 70 plus 5, total 75, he is selling at 9 rupees. So 75 into 9 will be 9 5 is 45, 4 carry, 9 7 63 plus 4 675. So overall he is getting 45 rupees profit by CP is, this is SP, CP is 630 into 100, a 0 got cancelled, 9 7s 9 5s, 50 by 7, 50 by 7 is 7 times it goes, 1 by 7, 7 1 by 7 percentage, fourth option. Next, Krishnan bought a camera and paid 20% less than its original price. He sold it at 40% profit on the price he had bought. He had paid. The percentage of the profit earned by Krishnan on the original price was. So Krishnan bought a camera, paid 20% less than its original price. It's very clear that given that than he bought, they bought it 20% less. Okay. He sold it at 40% profit on the price he had paid. So let 100 rupees is the amount. He bought it for 20% less. Means it is 80. He sold it for 40% profit. What is 40% of 80? 10% is 8. 40% will be into 4. So 32. So it becomes 112. So overall profit is 12%. Over 100 it increased by 12. So 12% profit. Okay. Then next. The cost price of a radio is 600. The 5% of the cost price is charged towards transportation. After adding that, if the net profit to be made is 15%, then the selling price of the radio must be. CP of the radio is 600 with 5% transportation. What is 10% of 600? 60. 5% will be 30. So 30. This is CP. 630 is the CP. After adding that, if the net profit to be made 15%, then the selling price of the radio must be. Okay. So every time we assume CP to be 100%. 100% is 630. To earn a profit of 15% means if it is the profit, then SP must be 115. So 115 value will be how much? On 100 if it is 630, 115 it will be more than that. So 115 is more by 100 into 630. So a 0. No, don't divide by 10 because it is very easy to divide by 10. After multiplication we can put a point. 63 5s 315, 63 1 63, 63 1 63. Take 5, 31 carried, 94. Take 4 and 9 carried. So 72. 724.5. Second option. A shoe company sold 50 pairs of shoes on a day costing 189.50, each for 10,000. Then the profit obtained is, so CP of 50 pairs, CP of 50 pairs is equal to each one given 189.5, and the same thing sold for SP is equal to 10,000. Okay, now how much we will get CP? So if 50, a 10 is there in 50, if I remove that, it can be written as 189, means 1895 into 5. This will be 5 5 is 25, 2 carry, 5 9 is 45 plus 2 47, 4 carry, 5 8 is 40 plus 4 44, 4 carry, so 9475. The difference of these both will be profit. So 10 minus 5, or otherwise 525, it is easy to answer. 525. A shopkeeper buys 2 cameras at the same price, means CP1 is equal to CP2. Every time we assume CP as 100. Then he sells one camera at a profit of 18%. So SP1 is equal to 118. Then SP2 is equal to 10% less than the selling price of the first. So 10% of 118 is 11.8. So difference is 106.2. 106.2. Here a point. So his total profit or loss is, total CP is 100 plus 100, 200. Total SP is 106.2 plus 118. So it becomes 124.2. Sorry, 224.2. So overall increase is 24.2 by 200 into 100. So 12.1. A shopkeeper sold his goods at half the list price and thus lost 20%. If he had sold on the list price, his gain percentage would be CP, SP, MP. Why I have took this? Because they are talking about list price. List price is nothing but market price. A shopkeeper sold his goods at half the price. So let we have 100x goods were there. Sold half the list price is 50x. If he had sold on the list price, his gain percentage would be. So this, because of this, he lost 20%. So less CP is 100%. On SP, 20% less means 80%. So 80% is 50x. Then 100x will be how much? 160%. Means here it will be 160. Means if he had sold on market price actual amount, how much earning he would have got? On 100, he is getting 60%. A man purchases some oranges at 3 rupees, 3 for 40, sorry, 3 oranges for 40 rupees, and the same quantity of 5 oranges for 60 rupees. This is CP. If he sells all the oranges at the rate of 3 for 50, 3 oranges for 50 rupees. So this is SP. Take the LCM of all these three. It is 15. Everything, CP, SP, everything combinedly. So 15. So try to make this as 15. Means we are making the articles same. So 3 into 5, 15. 3 into 4, 12. Sorry, 5 now we have to multiply by 5. 5 3 is 15. Oranges, 5 4 is 200. Then this should be multiplied by 3. 3 5 is 15 oranges, 180. So total CP now become 30 oranges, 380. Now try to make this number as 30. 3, 50. So 30, 500. 30 oranges for 500 rupees. So this is CP and this is SP. Yes, we got a profit. How much profit? 120. Profit percentage is equal to 120 profit by CP 380 into 100. 0 0 got cancelled. 2 6 2 19s. 600 by 19. How many times? 19 threes 57. 10 minus 7 3. 19 ones 19. So approximately 13. 31 is there, 32 is there. So approximately the nearest they are asking. Okay, take a decimal, then 11 and a 0. 19 how many times? 19 5s 95. So it is more than that. So it must be 32% profit, because 0.5 and above should be taken as the next rounded. A person bought some articles at the rate of 5 per 5 articles per rupee, and the same at 4 articles per rupee. He mixed, this is CP. He mixed these both and 9 articles for 2 rupees. He sold. In this business, he suffered a loss of 3. The total number of articles bought by him was, as I told, take the LCM. 5, 4 and 9. 180. To make this number 180, we need to multiply by 36. 36 5 is 180. Articles 35 rupees. Then to make this 180, multiply by 45. 180 articles, sorry, 36, 45 rupees. So total CP is 180 articles, 81 rupees. Now take 9, try to convert 9 as 180. So multiplied by 20. Sorry, and adding these both we get 360. So make this as 360. 940 is 360 articles sold for 42's 80 rupees. There is a loss of 1 rupee. Means 1 rupee loss on selling how many articles? 360 articles. Selling 360 articles, he incurred a loss of 1 rupee. But they are asking for loss of how many? 3 articles. Sorry, loss of 3 rupees. 3 rupees means multiply by 3. It gives 1080 articles. Okay. Then a man buys a certain number of oranges at 20 per 60. 20 oranges for 60 rupees. And an equal number of 30 oranges at 60. This is CP. He mixes them and sell them at 25 oranges for 60 rupees. This is SP. What is gain or loss percentage? Take the LCM of these three. 20, 30 and 25. 30 25s. So 1500 will be. Or calculate. 20 can be written as 2 square into 5. 2 into 3 into 5 is 30 and 25 is 5 square. So 2 square into 5 square into 3. 300 is the LCM. So to make this number 300, we need to multiply by 15. 300 oranges, 900 rupees. 300 and into 10. 300 oranges, 600 rupees. This is CP. Add the total CP. 600 oranges, 1500 rupees. Make this number as 600 into 24. We need to multiply. So 600 oranges, this is CP, into 24. If I multiply, it becomes 1440 rupees. How much loss? 60 rupees over 1500 into 100. 2 zeros got cancelled. 4% loss. A dealer sold a bicycle at a profit of 10%. Had he bought the bicycle at 10% less price and sold it at a price of 60 more, he would have gained 25%. The CP is, let CP is 100x or 100. He sold it at 10% profit, means 110x. Now what they are saying, he bought the cycle at 10% less. Okay, while purchasing itself, he would have asked and bought it for 10% less. Then it becomes 90x. Now he's selling. This is what DMart will do. DMart is giving discount on every item. The reason is that they will purchase at a lot in the factory itself, where the remaining people, shopkeepers, they are purchasing at a certain, like suppose 100 rupees fixed, means they are purchasing on 100 and they are selling that for extra amount, means they will fix it for 150 and they are gaining some profit. But the DMart will do, they will purchase lakhs of article of the same type. Suppose now 100 rupees, that will be reduced, so it will come for 90. There he is giving discount compared to the remaining people. So on this, how much profit? 25%. What is 25% of 90? 1/4 value of 90 is 22.5. Adding 22.5 to this, it becomes 112.5x. See, from the previous, it increased by 2.5x. The 2.5x in the question, they are saying 60 rupees more. Then the cost price is 100x is how much? Actually 25 fours is 100, but 2.5, how many times is 100? 40 times. So 60 into 40 is 2400. A manufacturer sells an item to a wholesale dealer at a profit of 18%. The wholesaler sells the same to a retailer at a profit of 20%. The retailer in turn sells it to a customer for 15,045 rupees, thereby earning a profit of 25%. The CP of the manufacturer is, actually it is, we don't know how much it is, let it be x. First he sold for 118, wholesaler sold it for 118% profit, means 118 by 100 into, the wholesaler sells the same to a retailer at a profit of 20%. If profit is 20%, the selling price becomes 120 into, finally he sold, who is that? The retailer sold to the customer at 25% profit, means 125 by 100. Finally the customer paid how much? 15045. Then they are asking x value. It is 25 fives, 25 fours, 26 25s, 5 ones, 5 20s. Okay, now x is equal to, or else 2 10s, 2 59s, and also 2 2s, 2 3s. Now x is equal to 15045 into 10 into 10, 100 by 59 into 3. Now by 3, how many times it goes? 3 5s, 0 1 5. 59, how many times it goes? So last two zeros must be, and 59 into 5, see 5 into 9 must give 5 as the unit digit. So it will be, this option cannot be, this option cannot be, this option. So 8500. See 59, 85s, 5 9s 45, 4 carry, 25 72, 97 plus 4, 101, 10 carry, 5 8s 40 plus 10 50. Then a milkman makes 20% profit by selling milk mixed with water at 9 per liter. If the CP, cost price of 1 liter pure milk, is 10 rupees, then the ratio of milk and water in the said mixture is. Now CP is 10 rupees, but SP is what? 9 rupees. But in this milk plus water, but in this only milk was there. If and he is getting what? 20% profit. See, 20% profit means SP is 120%. 120% is 9. Then 100 CP will be how much? 100 by 120 into 9. 2 5s, 2 6. Few 5 9s, 45 by 6. How many times it goes? 6 7s, 0.5. 7.5. CP must be 7.5. But actually CP is 10. Means how much he would have added water? This is milk. So 2.5 he would have added water. It gives 10 total. Means total must be, ratio will be what? 75 and 25 ratio is 3:1. They're asking milk and water. So 3:1. Neeta blends two varieties of tea. One costing 180 per kg and another costing 200 per kg. 180, 200. In the ratio 5 and 3. If she sells the blended variety at 210 per kg, then the gain percent will be. So first of all, find the CP, means multiply. It is called weighted average. So 900 plus 600 by 5 plus 3, 8. So 9 plus 6, 1500 by 8. Now 4 2s. 4 how many times? 100 can divide by 25 times. 1525 is 375 by 2. 187.5. This is CP, means which is 100. But he sold for 210. This is CP, which is SP. What is the gap? 12.5 plus 10, 22.5. On 187.5 into 100. Directly we can write this as 225 by 1875 into 100. This goes by 25 9 times. 25 7s, 175, 5. 3 3s, 3 25s. 25 ones, 4s. So 3 into 4, 12%. Here everything is easy, but the calculation part is a bit extra. So on practice you can do it. Now 7 kg of tea costing 280 per kg is mixed with 9 kg of tea costing 240 per kg. The average price per kg is, simple thing again, 280 into 7 plus 240 into 9 by 9 plus 7. Calculate and mark the answer. Then two liquids X and Y are mixed in the ratio 3:2, and the mixture is sold for 11 rupees per liter at a profit of 10%. Means 110% is 11. Then 10%, 100% will be 100 by 110 into 11, 0 0. So 10 rupees is the CP. If the liquid X cost 2 rupees more than the Y, means Y, if I assume it as Y, then the X must be Y plus 2. Okay. So they sold it 3:2. Weighted average will be into 3 into 3. So 3Y plus 6 plus 2Y whole divided by 5 is equal to 10 rupees. We already have seen this. CP is 10 rupees. 11 is what? SP. 11 is SP. Then 5Y plus 6. This 5 if I transpose to the right hand side, 50. 5Y is equal to 44. Y is equal to 8.8. Then they're asking x value. X is 2 rupees more than y. So x is equal to 10.8. Then next, a profit of 12% is made when a mobile phone is sold for p rupees p, and there is a 4% loss when the phone is sold for q. Q is to p they're asking. Q value is loss of 4% means 96. Then p value is 12% means 112. Both goes by 4 and also 16. 16 6, 16 sevens. So 16 is to 7. An item costing 840 was sold by shopkeeper at a gain of 10% profit, and it was again sold by the new buyer at a loss of 5%. Final selling price is, this is the CP. First it sold by 10% profit means 110 by 100. Now the resultant value is sold for 9% loss. 5% loss will be 95 by 100. Calculate this, put the answer. A grocery dealer cheats to the extent of 10% while buying as well as selling by using false weight. What is this increase in the profit? Grocery dealer cheats to the extent of 10% while buying. The meaning is that if 100 rupees is the cost, a grocery dealer cheats to the extent while buying. For 100 rupees he is getting 110. 10% on 100 is 110. As well as selling means for 90 rupees he is selling, means we can take this as 110 he bought for how many rupees? 100 rupees. Now he is using 90 weight as 90 grams, but he is selling 100 grams original weight. Hope you understood. On this 10% is 90. Okay, he is gaining here, means he is giving only 10% less than that. He is selling 10% less than the actual value. Now cancel them. 0 got cancelled. 11. So 11 will become 10, 9, 10. So make the LCM. To make that, we have to multiply this by 9 and we have to multiply this by 11. 99 to 90, 99 to 110. There is an increase of, means profit of 20%, 20 by overall from 90 into 100. 200 by 9. 9 2 is 18. 9 2 is 18. 0.22. So 22% approximately. A balance of a trader weighs 20% less than it should be. Still the trader marks up his goods to get the overall profit of 35%. What is his markup on the cost price? The balance of a trader is 20% less than it should be. If it is 20% less than, means originally it must be what? 20 by, means to bring back its original value, this is the formula. Actual value means error. Error is 20 by 100 minus error into 100. So 20 by 100 minus 20 is 80 into 100, which gives us 25. So this will be what? Selling price. Means profit of 25% means 125. Selling price must be 125. But overall he is getting 35% profit, means 135. From 125 it increased by 10. From where it increased? 125 into 100. 25 fours, 25 fives, 5 ones, 5 twos. There is a profit of 8%. What is his markup on the cost price is 8%. Okay.